Hello guys, TwinklePhoenix here, and welcome to the Unknown White Figure page. Now, the Unknown White Figure has actually answered one of my questions. I actually sent one question, a couple of questions anonymously, and I sent one when me logged in, because I just wanted to clear up that she's not Sachi. Now, I'm really happy the Unknown White Figure answered this question, because what she says at the end makes me believe more than ever who she is. Now, I sent the top one. I have a question if you don't mind me asking, but why do you and the others, why are you here? Can't you leave the island? Why do you remain here of all places? Somebody else asked, have you been off the island? Why have you never left the island before? The thing is, I was just curious as to why they were still here. Why didn't they just go? Because I was really curious as to whether or not these guys could go. Clearly they could walk, clearly they could open doors. They could leave this place at any time, but why did they stay? What exactly is the current location? What is, what do they get out of all this? Except for the fact, loads of people are doing research and getting evidence by watching them to support their existence. They will go down in history. And they won't be forgotten anytime soon.
Why do you all assume we haven't left the island? Each one of us comes from a different place. Some of us never got a chance. We'll leave the island. We just need things that you're supplying to us. We can leave whenever we want, but we want to be. It doesn't matter, does it? You'll keep giving us what we need. We won't be forgotten. Not again. I won't abandon them. Not like they did. Don't worry, children. You'll know who we are soon enough. Or at least who I am.
Now, as I said before, the character Makoto, she was locked up in a vault. And she wanted to make sure that she would be remembered. And she wasn't going to let anything stop her. So, the reason why I'm leaning towards it being Miko, of course, she was originally called Makoto, but then afterwards the T and A disappeared off the paper, and then she was called Miko. Now, the reason why I believe it to be Miko is because the personality that's shown here does match very similar to her, and it would also make sense why she'd understand that feeling of being abandoned and forgotten, and she wouldn't like it. In all sense, I think she was a bit bitter about that as well. Oswald is a character who was obviously made and then he was stolen. But by the time he was returned and all that, again, Mickey had taken over and he got replaced. But what does she mean? We'll still keep giving her what she wants. Well, I know Greg and Lisa, they're constantly, studying and watching this place and gathering evidence to support that these guys are real. Thus, if more people believe they're real, they won't be forgotten. And they can leave any time, but why stay in this facility, in this area? Why was just Jake, Greg, and Lisa? Wouldn't it make more sense to go out where there's more people? But then again, they might get hurt. But she's really protective, which is what I like. I like that for the Unknown White Figure. She's protective. She's not going to abandon them. She doesn't hate them. But who's they? Who abandoned them? Does she mean like other people have come to the island? Does she mean like the SSA when they ran off maybe? Or whoever came to the island first? Heck, I don't even know if the island we're on is the island I think it is. I bet, it's a completely different island. She's not aggressive, she's protective. There's a safe. Did also get her out of the safe. We'll get her out of wherever she was locked up. They're not bad. in a sense. If you think about it logically, some people, something you might do might seem wrong to me, but then something I do would seem right to other people's eyes. It depends what you do. Does that make sense? Two wrongs don't make a right and that type of stuff, but if you're raised that up to do one thing, like you're so used to doing one thing, and you don't know any different. In other words, what I'm trying to say is that she's going to put the suits, the ones who are forgotten, the ones that need her first. They need her right now. She owes it to them. She's not going to leave them. Not be alone again. They were lost and abandoned. I personally don't hate any of the suits because there's a sadness to them. Something has happened to them and they've suffered alone, and then the unknown white figures come. And they must have shown her the kindness. Maybe people didn't give them a chance because looking at them, people might get scared of them and run off and just leave them abandoned. What if one day the suits just came alive in front of people and instead of accepting them, maybe they just ran off and left them? You know, like, oh my god, it's alive! It's a monster! And people can be that way and it can be very harsh. Is that what happened? Could that actually be a possibility? Did the people here just abandon them one day when they started to move around and talk? That they might seem cute at one point, then as time went on, they started to, like, fear them. Were they rejected by the people that made them? It's kind of sad if you think about it that way. But I always get this sense of sadness around it when you play the game. And you see like how sad Oswald looks, even the face. There's even something like really sad about it for now Mickey. Probably just me because I'm quite a sensitive person. But with the emotion shown there from the unknown white figure, it means she knows that they've gone through a really terrible thing. But what became of Henry? Would they hurt someone? Did someone hurt the face? I really want to know what actually happened on this island. She said that they could leave any time. But they don't want to be forgotten. But even if they leave, where would they go? Abandon them. So whoever created them abandoned them. Thank you, Unknown White Figure, for answering my question. That was really helpful and informative. Thank you. And again, guys, if you want to ask her a question yourself, go up to the tab over here. Scroll down. What do you wish to know, child? You go over here, you type in your question, you can choose to be signed in or anonymously. As I said, I did one where I was signed in, which was Sachi, because I just wanted to get that one out of the way. Because I just want her to say, no, I'm not Sachi. Please. Please be Miko. I want you to be Miko. Plus, she's bound to work out which one's mine now. She's going to recognise my way of talking and writing. I wouldn't be surprised if she knows which ones I've sent. I've sent a few. God damn it, I should try to hide what I say. And please, guys, we're going to ask her a question. Spell her character's name right. She's going to know. She's going to be like, seriously? That's not how you spell the name. But yay!